Grant, one thing these teams have in common, they are great at rebounding the basketball.
Oh, yes, they are. I mean, it'll be a battle down low. Boxing out is vital, and second chance points may just decide this game.
Let's take a look at our starters for the Golden State Warriors. Curry and Pods make up the backcourt. Wiggins and Green hold down the forward spots. And it's Jackson Davis in at the 5. And denied! He sends it right off the glass. And the shot's good by Wiggins.
You can't let Wiggins get comfortable from those corner spots because he will burn you all night long.
Van Vliet, the pass to Smith. Curry against Van Vliet. Over Curry. Van Vliet misses. Wiggins with it. His offense has been fantastic, averaging just over 17 a game. Curry's shot is off. And it's Houston's ball. It's a three-point game. It's stolen away. In transition, here come the Warriors.
I love it when Wiggins is aggressive on offense, especially when he's near the rim.
And so it's Van Vliet with it. He brings it up for Houston. Victory eluded them the last time they faced the Warriors.
They hit a couple big shots, but overall, there was a lack of consistency. Just not their night at the offensive end.
And tonight, I expect them to play better offensively. Try to get some closer looks.
Well, Richard, with the relocations and the floor he covers, Curry is still an anomaly with his conditioning.
Oh, he's got an off-season program that would make other NBA stars tap out, including myself. His conditioning is amongst the best of all time. It wears on you as a defender.
And that one falls for Curry. And Grant, once again, Stephen Curry hit 300 threes last season. Man, he's in a class of his own.
Well, there have been 7 300-plus three-point seasons ever. Stephen has 5 of them. He has the only 400 three-point year ever. So, yeah, B.A., Stephen has created his own class.
Richard, if you look back at the Rockets' history, it's striking how many all-time greats have worn that uniform.
There are so many Hall of Famers: Hakeem Olajuwon, Ralph Sampson, Calvin Murphy, Yao Ming, Elvin Hayes, and that's only to name a few.
Here's Van Vliet. Offensive struggles continue, missing again.
3 misses in a row, still looking for their first bucket.
Pass to Curry, and here's Podziemski. Back to Curry, launches it from deep. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Sengun with it. Back to Van Vliet. Clock at 6. Pulls up. Houston with another miss. The Warriors lead by 7. Outside, Green. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
That's just bully ball. Green knows where he wants to go, and no one can do anything about it.
Van Vliet, the pass to Sengun. Now here's Green. Knocks it down from distance.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Golden State Warriors. From 12 feet. And he gets it to go off the front iron.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Van Vliet, the pass to Sengun. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Outside, Green. Offline with a 3. Golden State has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
B.A. Fred VanVleet said, I've been a leader on pretty much every team that I've ever played for. I'm a leader in life. It's just something you either have or you don't. Something you got to work at. Some guys will gravitate towards it, and some won't. Brian, is it that simple?
Well, I think most of his teammates value what he has to say, for sure. And here are the Warriors now, following the score by Houston. Back to Curry. Pass to Jackson Davis. Now Wiggins launches it, and And the three-pointer goes. Wiggins has got his third basket on the night right there.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
Smith outside. Here's Green. The three is up. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
Certain times you can tell when a player is going to shoot the ball, and you can see that from Green on his way up the floor.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Curry looking it over. Lays it up and banks it in. Curry's got his second bucket on the night.
They've played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Yeah, they're in control on both ends of the court, and it's always impressive when you build a double-digit lead in the first quarter.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors earning this break in the action, up 10. What has them in front right? Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And what do you guys think about the Warriors here in this one?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
On the floor for the Warriors. Down low, it's Draymond and Looney. Then it's Buddy Hield. Then it's Kuminga. And it's Waters in at the shooting guard position. Remember when people were questioning whether the Warriors were truly a dynasty, RJ?
I do, and that was erased for good with that championship run in 2022. I still think that that is Steph's most important championship. That title cemented them as one of the all-time great teams of the last 50 years.
Here's Shepherd. Over Hield. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here. This break gives us a chance to look back on the last month and see which teams racked up the most points in transition. The Rockets, number 1.
They've been playing at a fast pace, which plays to their strengths.
Second quarter of basketball, about a minute played so far. Sengun, the screen. Thompson passes to Sengun. Count that bucket. Sengun's gotten his second bucket.
Set him up, and Sengun executed the pick and roll to perfection.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. They want to keep rolling here following a win against Minnesota.
And that one, the other team could not keep up with them offensively. They were prolific.
And on top of probably having the better talent, they never let up. Great effort, great win.
Pass to Looney. Outside, Green. Kuminga up top. A shot from the high post. It's rebounded by Sengun.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
The Warriors lead by 11. Outside Hield. Now here's Looney. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Here's Green. Oh, look at Green getting his inside. RJ displaying at a faster pace work the same in the regular season as it does in the playoffs?
Depends on the opponent. Teams that like to slow it down and can be methodical in the half court can make it a slugfest. You have to be ready for that.
You know, inside is where Thompson excels, and the concentration allowing him to finish there.
Outside, Green. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Whitmore. And a look at the stats for Jalen Green.
And by looking at his true shooting percentage over the last 5 games, you can see how much he's paying attention to his shot selection, and it's showing.
Houston making some changes. Smith, he's checked in for Green. And Fred VanVleet is subbed in for Shepherd. And Golden State also making a switch. Anderson's checked in for Green. Houston making some changes. Dillon Brooks comes in for Whitmore. And Jalen Green subbed in for Thompson. Jackson Davis is checked in for the Warriors. Curry comes in for Anderson. And one guy who's just scratching the surface of his potential, Jabari Smith.
Yeah, he's still very young, still gaining strength, but his upside on both ends is enormous.
Connects from downtown.
This is a smart play by Green, getting some help with the screen instead of trying to do it all by yourself.
Now Jackson Davis. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Curry's got 8.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
The Warriors lead by 10. Outside Hield. Jacks up a 3. Counted from distance. Hield's got 6 in the quarter.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
Pass to Green. Sengun, a screen on Hield. Green finds Sengun. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. 6 points for him.
Oh, sometimes you got to flex on him. That's what Sengun just did.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Since being selected in the 21 draft, Alperen Sengun has really improved.
Yeah, from 9 points per game as a rookie to over 20 in his third year. Sengun has averaged about 5 assists per game over a season. A huge number for a 6'11 post guy. He is so skilled.
And Houston making a change here. Whitmore's checked in. Jackson Davis misses. Rockets trail by 11. Whitmore with it. Now Podziemski defending. Pass to Van Vliet. Beyond the arc. Jackson Davis grabs a miss. Jackson Davis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Podziemski with it. Inside. Here's Curry. The shot comes out. Green with the defensive effort. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for Houston. They'll be playing host to New Orleans for their next one. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand. Here's Whitmore outside. Warriors with the rebound. Jackson Davis has got his 6th rebound on the night. Outside Podziemski. Out to the wing. Back to Jackson Davis. And that one is stuffed right through.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Oh, he got it! Oh, he got it to go at the buzzer.
Wow.
Unreal. A bomb at the buzzer whips the crowd into a frenzy right at the stroke of halftime.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
It's all been gravy, baby, and you know I know all the flavors of gravy. Movement, finding good looks, and shooting the ball.
All right, let's take a look. Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Nice game. Great performance by Jalen Green.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
Green is the 2 with Brooks at the 3. Smith and Sengun play together in the front court. And it's Van Vliet in at the point. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Richard, it comes as no surprise that Golden State is routinely at the top of the league for made threes.
That's how this team has been constructed. They are custom built to rain threes on you, and we've seen it be very, very effective.
Here's Van Vliet. Podziemski grabs the board.
That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
Outside Curry. To the inside. Wiggins. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
This man sees everything on the court. Curry just dropping dimes out there.
Van Vliet outside. Back to Green. Down low. Since being drafted in 2021, Alperen Sengun has really grown his game, Richard.
Particularly his assist numbers. That's what impresses me. You can run the offense through the 6'11" Sengun. It's so impressive.
That free throw good from Sengun.
Looking at the start of Sengun's career, here's a guy who's really stepped up his game, has become a key player for them.
The Warriors lead by 8. Outside Pajemski. Pass to Wiggins. Outside, Green. It's hauled in by Houston. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Outside, Green. Brooks against Wiggins. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Brooks against Wiggins. Excellent D there from Wiggins. The Warriors have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Rockets showing improvement. Head coach Ime Udoka said, quote, when you rely on your young guys, you're constantly trying to instill habits that'll carry them for the rest of their careers. It's mistakes and tendencies you have to try to break continually. Just staying positive. We see glimpses of how close we can be.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. Wiggins outside. Pass to Jackson Davis. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And let's have a look at the big men leading the league in assists during the past month. The 4th spot held by Draymond Green.
And I love how these guys are some of the most complete front court players in the NBA. They're not just score and rebound bigs, they can also beat you with their passing as well.
The way they move the ball is tremendous. I love seeing that kind of pass work being done out of the post.
Thompson, he's checked in for Houston. Kuminga, he's checked in for the Warriors. Hield comes in for Stephen Curry. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Thompson's vertical is impressive. I love seeing this young guard rise up and throw it down.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
Good timeout if you ask me. They have the momentum and coach wants to find a way to try and stop it.
Waters is checked in for the Warriors. Here's Wiggins. 10 points for him. Hield passes to Kuminga. Jackson Davis with it. Here's Waters. Pass to Wiggins. Shot clock at 6. Hield, a screen on Thompson. Wiggins from long range. Sends it home from three-point land. Wiggins has got 13. Smith outside. Thompson outside. Smith outside. Three-pointer. Jackson Davis grabs a miss. Jackson Davis has got rebound number 7 tonight.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Hield has bounced around for a while now, but he's still a deadly shooter, Richard.
Hield is the definition of a shooter for hire. He's a mercenary. When he's on the floor, he's looking to pull up from deep. That's what he's paid to do. He's been an elite shooter his whole career.
And the Warriors making a change here. Looney's checked in to the paint. Thompson, no good. The Warriors lead by 9. And here's Hield. Give him 8. Outside Kuminga. Wiggins against Eason. Pass to Waiters. Puts up a deep 3. And it's Whitmore with the rebound. For Houston, they've gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Green finds Eason. Thompson scanning the floor. Outside, Green. Houston with another miss. Wiggins outside. Eason with some nice D. And so it's the Golden State Warriors. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And their defense has stood out, wreaking. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And from the two-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
And from a team perspective, having your off-guard rip-off passes like that, it's awesome. It shows you have guys willing to give up the rock.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. On the floor for the Warriors, Kyle Anderson is out there with Kevon Looney. Then there's Jonathan Kuminga. Then it's Buddy Hield. And it's Waters in at the 2. Anderson passes to Hield. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Houston. Sengun's got his 5th rebound in this one. Rockets trail by 9. Pass to Thompson. Green with a screen on Hield to the middle. And it's hammered home by Green.
A bit undersized, his hops make him a legit small ball 4.
Hield passes to Anderson. Here's Looney. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Kuminga with it. Takes a 3. Drains the triple. Kuminga's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Waters, the pass to Hield. Outside, Anderson. Back to Hield. It's hauled in by Houston. Trying to make up ground here.
And with plenty of time left, you want to play with urgency, but not desperation. Athleticism showing through from Whitmore. He doesn't need much room at all to operate in close.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. And Houston will go for a different look here. Smith, he's checked in for Green. Dylan Brooks comes in for Whitmore. Green's checked in for Thompson. And Van Vliet is subbed in for Shepard. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. He told them, no time to celebrate. The work is not finished. We've got to stick with it and keep growing what we've got here. Words of wisdom for his squad. Back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Down low. Sengun with a steal. Van Vliet outside. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Count it.
Ready to play rough inside. Van Vliet navigates the contact.
And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Wiggins outside. Pass to Pajemski. Outside Curry. Over Van Vliet. And the Warriors miss again.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Again, Houston.
What separates Van Vliet from others is his competitive toughness. He is not going to shy away from a moment.
Outside Curry. Here's Jackson Davis. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Rockets trail by 4. Pass to Van Vliet. A minute 35 left to play in the fourth. And it's Green missing. Golden State has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. And here's Pajemski, defended by Sengun. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
You never want to foul Curry. He's pretty much the best free throw shooter ever.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Warriors.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hand.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight. This is huge for Smith's overall growth. Now, he wants to be a knockdown scorer in big-time spots.
Green with a screen on Van Vliet. Curry from deep three-point land. And again, no good by Golden State. The Rockets have gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Oh, wow! A huge basket to tie the game!
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Back to Pajemski. Green, the pass to Curry. Spins to the inside. Sengun with a steal. Green in the post. Defended by Pajemski. Hit his leg. And it's whistled a kick. And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. 27 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. And here's Green from the arc. The shot won't fall. And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. We've got 22 seconds left in the game. Van Vliet against Curry. That 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
And those were some big-time shots. Those free throws helping make this a three-point game.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. And looking at the options here, what do you think is being discussed?
And a three would tie it up. If they have to make one extra pass to get a better shot, they probably have just enough time to do that.
And so the big win by Golden State in a tight game. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA.